Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another installment of Under the Radar. We are your hosts. I am Aiden, and that is Casey, and we are here with another episode of Invincible Season 3. Now, last time, what happened last? Oh, Titan came back. Titan and the Dragon reappeared, and we got to see what's going on with that. Machine Head came back, right? That's his name?
Yeah, Machine Head came back, and Adam Eve and Mark started their business, Invincible Inc.
Yeah, which I don't understand why, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know why she doesn't just print money, but fuck it.
Literally infinite money glitch.
Yeah.
But you know.
But yeah, it was a pretty decent episode last week. Kind of more so a filler episode. Wasn't the best looking. Had kind of a weaker story, but it was fine. It was serviceable.
Yeah.
We got some multi-pole.
We also got some stuff with Rex and Ray. They had like a little date night, you know. That was pretty cute. And then we got stuff with Oliver, and he has friends who don't care that he's purple.
Yeah, and he didn't beat the shit out of those bullies. He just pantsed them.
Yeah, I thought he was for sure just gonna fly right through them, but
that's what I thought too. But yeah, so it was a pretty chill episode last week. This week we're supposed to have Aaron Paul in the episode, so I fingers crossed for some sauce. Let's get it this episode. Anything else to add?
Hopefully he calls someone a bitch this episode.
That would be fucking awesome. Oh, real quick, before we actually get into it, this is not on topic with Invincible at all, but did you hear about the Supernatural cast being added to The Boys?
Yeah.
Dude, they're definitely just going to be in there for like one episode and get rocked.
Yeah. It's just going to be there. Their powers will probably have to do something with Supernatural. Like, it'll just be like a little funny callback.
Yeah.
And then
just die.
and then Homelander flies through them.
Yeah. But I don't know. I thought that was interesting, and I forgot to
I saw that.
We started recording. Yeah. All right, yeah. Let's get right into it. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Cool.
So like some sort of static electricity type thing?
Yeah, it looks like it. Is it like damage based though?
That's what it seems like.
He's like the Wakandan tech that has to take damage before it explodes.
Yeah, so like static kinetic energy.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I can assume what's gonna happen. Yeah.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah. Wait, is that the woman? I think that might be the woman that Mark tried saving.
I think so. Yeah, I hope nothing bad happens.
Yeah. Yeah, how can you look at that and think Mark's a part of this? Does bro not work here? Why is he hiding?
There's gonna be inventory miscounts.
Well, I was thinking like what?
I guess we can thank VS3 for
Mark's
that.
been invincible for like 2 years, right?
2 years.
Nah, you saw the
And it's been maybe a year and a half since Chicago.
I co-authored the
maybe
report
like a
on
couple
her.
months.
She still would have won.
How do you go from like just being like a normal dude to working in like a
now,
top
Scott?
secret lab within like a year and a half?
Making mistakes or
That's
losing
just all I'm
equipment.
saying. I feel like that's like shit
Like
people
him
pursue
leaves
their whole
thousands dead
lives.
in a week.
Life. He got to walk out, no harm, no foul.
Exactly.
Maybe you've all forgotten, but Invincible is the only real weapon we've got right now. If more...
I feel like his reason is both valid, but not valid. Like, I get why he's upset, but then they show video recordings where it's obvious Mark is not helping. It's just not...
Can you blame them? They don't know about Thraxa, or the Viltrum Empire, or anything that happened since Dad left. All they know is he tried to take over and killed a lot of people.
Why don't you tell them then? You can make them understand.
All of
They don't fuck with me that much either.
We're not exactly the most popular.
We're banned from the city of Chicago.
And she was awesome, wasn't she?
I only knew her for like 2 days, so I don't know.
Knew her for like a couple hours.
And the first time we met, I found out she was my dad's side piece, so I wouldn't really say I loved her at first.
That's all of them.
The hammer.
Oh, nah. Hit me in the balls.
Smash my balls. Oh shit! I thought he killed that bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
He's like, I'll teach you a lesson.
The animation there's kind of funny.
Mark and Eve say I need to learn the basics, except I already learned the basics ages ago.
Does he look older?
Like a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. It sounds like you're doing well in your course.
So sometimes the animation's so funny, like when it's showing Mark and the mom sitting there talking, Mark's frozen. And then it cuts to Eve and he's frozen in a different position. Like he's just frozen.
From someone.
Oh, his eyes moved. Oh.
Everyone to back off.
Ah, so your reputation does the work for you. You know, when I started in real estate,
It's just, I keep noticing it now. Like the mom just frozen, just fucking sitting there.
She's just paying attention to the conversation. See, but this just tells me the animation in this episode is gonna go crazy when they fight.
like real estate and superheroing are even in the same universe. Ah,
Paul, it's fine.
Damn, why is Paul so fucking insecure, bro?
For real.
Every time this dude talks, he's like, "Oh, stupid."
Yeah.
uh."
I feel like Debbie. I feel like Debbie's really hitting below her weight with this one. Like,
Like, dude's boring, but like, dude's like insecure and shit.
don't get me wrong. There's no way she's gonna get higher than Omni-Man because like she was able to go to
Yeah.
Rome in like a minute.
Yeah.
Like, how do you beat that? But fucking Paul sucks.
It's not about measuring up. It's about showing up. And as long as you're here, that's what matters.
Can Omni-Man show up and take this bitch ass guy's place? Like, I'm so tired of him already.
Ooh.
Dude,
See,
every time they show this guy, it
that's
looks
what I was
good
gonna
as
say.
fuck.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Every time they show Mark and his family, they look kind of whatever. But every time they show this guy, the animation level goes up like crazy.
Like the lighting, the reflection
Yeah.
in the eyes, like
His design, his animation, like
Kapow!
William!
oh,
Oh,
and her
dude, the
boyfriend.
Seance dog
Oh,
t-shirt,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I was
Good
gonna say.
friend,
Her
we
new
can be together
boyfriend
twice
is
a
a
week, and you're both adults.
Seance fan.
Well,
he's a Seance fan.
Amber is at least.
He's Amber's Paul.
Hey, man.
E-man.
Not gonna lie, if I saw my new girlfriend hugging her ex like that, that'd be crazy.
this is about the thousands of people murdered and the countless
Whoa.
other
What?
lives.
The fuck?
Whoa,
What?
that's so cool. I love the way they're doing this intro.
I want the truth. I want justice. I want.
That was so fucking
Let's go.
cool.
Yeah.
That was cool as shit.
I want things too.
No.
And sometimes I don't
no,
get them.
no,
So I understand
no.
why you're upset. You want?
Oliver, please do it for me.
Fine.
I love this. I can't lie.
This is so good.
I know we're shitting on Paul, but I love just Paul being a normal guy and just doing
Yeah.
stuff, and they're all being fine with it.
Yeah.
What?
Wait. Does that mean
It worked. I thought maybe I'd need to fine-tune the...
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's actually super sick.
Rudy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, that's wholesome.
Yeah. Something's definitely gonna happen. I don't know. He's cooked. I already know. Like, I'll miss you, buddy, but you're done for. Too much character development way too quickly.
Like Rex and Monster Girl are gonna die or something.
That'd be crazy if you kill Monster Girl after you fix her curse.
Yeah.
You're cured. Now you're dead.
It's not because it can't be a robot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill a robot.
They're not gonna kill both the Rexes.
Because I'm quitting, Rex.
Why?
Yeah.
Is it because she just doesn't want to be a hero?
That, and also it was never her choice to be a hero. It was kind of forced upon her by her family type thing. So
Yeah.
she's probably gonna try to see if Rex will come with her.
He's gonna die in retirement.
Come back for one before they retire. One last mission,
Cooked.
and then
Yeah.
cooked. Yep, that's what's gonna happen.
Stamp it. Time stamp it.
We
Somebody
called
quote.
it right now.
Not a fight. And I figured out you get stronger when I hit you.
Damn, she figured that out
Oh,
quickly.
damn.
Eve is smart as fuck. That for sure would have taken Mark a whole episode.
Mark would have had to be like this close to dying to figure that shit out.
Yeah. Oh, not these fuckers. I hate this.
Dude, I love Eve, bro. She just fucking pulls up, kicks some ass. She's like, alright, you guys fucking
Alright,
take it.
yeah.
I already did more than I wanted.
Uh-huh.
Wow, she just put like gum on his wrist and stuck him to the floor. Like,
And that was just
that's
it?
all it took.
Where are you taking me?
Prison, you psychopath. Like, we...
Knowing Cecil, he's probably about to fucking
Yeah, he's gonna
hire him
recruit
or
his
some
ass. He's
shit.
definitely gonna be on the Guardian of the Globe by the end of the day. Also, all this guy is doing is giving everyone that lives in Chicago PTSD. Like, bro is
Y'all
not
remember
helping.
the worst day of our lives? I'm gonna
Nope.
keep bringing it up.
You see that building? I blew it up again.
See all the shit they're trying to fix? I'm gonna break it.
Until Invincible shows up, and then we can fight, and then break some more. I won't stop until this city looks exactly like it did 2 years ago.
So, if he had hurt people here today, wouldn't that still be my fault?
He didn't though, so you're good.
I don't know what to tell you, Mark. This guy looked at security footage of you being hit by a train and still thought you were to blame. You can't help him.
He's sick. He's
Yeah,
sick.
like,
You got shot in the head. I spent months in the hospital after a lizard man tried to eat me. I don't want to go back out there and just wait for it to happen again, because it's going to happen.
So every time I see Rex now, I just think he's gonna die. Like,
Yeah.
not that he'll die in this moment, but like in the
But,
near
like,
future. He's
yeah.
good.
I don't know if he's gonna die, but he's just like if I have to pick someone that's going to die, he's my number one guy.
Just the only thing is, though, they always bring people back.
I don't think
So-
there's no way they talk about Rex like this, and also there's no way they bring him back twice.
I mean, he would have to like die hella crazy, like
A
explode. or some shit.
Viltrumite is gonna fuck him up. Viltrumite.
Smash him to pieces.
Yeah, like how Omni-Man handled the OG Guardians type level.
Yeah. Loki, I feel like we've seen people go through worse than what the Guardians went through. Like, I feel like you could have definitely brought them back if they wanted to.
The
Like,
fish guy
Darkwing,
got
maybe
his
not.
Darkwing. No,
Fish
the
guy,
fish
maybe
guy.
not.
Yeah.
But like the Martian girl.
No, she got a fist through her whole head.
Yeah, Cecil was melted. Like his whole
I
body was
guess.
melted away.
I guess.
Like a
War Woman for sure. She just
Yeah,
got her
like, she
neck
only got her neck
snapped.
snapped.
Yeah. The Martian guy got his brain ripped out, so no, he's cooked.
Yeah. But like, I don't know, I feel like a few of them could have made it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rex is dead. Bye bye, buddy. Yeah, that's all I needed. Kiss of comfort. Kiss of death. Kiss of death right there.
Too much character development. He's cooked.
I can't even blame Mark for this ass beating.
Dude, he melted them.
Melted them.
Holy shit.
Watch, now he's gonna blame Invincible even more. Damn.
Oh.
That's insane.
Holy shit.
There's no way he's blaming Invincible for this one.
Thousands more are dead. All because of you.
Okay, well, he didn't kill your wife.
Yeah, well, that's all on you, buddy.
You were in
I feel like every episode ends with a conversation on this fucking rooftop. I feel like every episode has them talking on this same exact fucking spot. Oh shit! Are these different Invincibles?
Oh shit! These are the title cards we've been seeing
Yeah.
this season.
Oh, the one with the cape.
Fuck!
Invincible War. We're getting the Invincible War. Let's fucking go.
That's fucking crazy.
Okay.
Holy shit! You want to start us off?
Yeah. I love this episode. I think this might be my second favorite episode of the season so far.
Mm-hmm.
I really like everything with Powerplex. I mean, his reasoning was a little skewed, but like it kind of makes sense because he's just kind of fueled by anger. So it's not like, but also, there's also just like some sort of like kind of he's just choosing to believe what he wants at this point. But I like the scene between him and I like the fight. It wasn't even really a fight, but like I liked it because Mark's first like, I can't hit you because you'll get more powerful, so I'm just not gonna hit you. And then the one time Mark does, he sent him flying, so it showed that Mark could have ended the fight very easily if he wanted to.
Yeah.
I like all this. Even though I said it during the reaction that we were shitting on Paul, but I found that scene with them in the car very funny.
Yeah.
I hope we get more scenes like that, where it's just like him as an ordinary guy around all these super people doing super stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think that's very funny and like
an
just
interesting
very
concept.
Yeah. We got to see what Robot's doing, which I really like to finally know that it wasn't anything for him. It was for Monster Girl and for her to stop de-aging when she transforms now.
Yeah.
So that was really cute. And then Rex and Ray, their stuff was really nice. And how now it's just that Ray's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, we both almost died, and I don't want to keep doing this until we finally do die. So she just wants to go away, and she wants Rex to go with her, which I thought was very nice. But yeah, overall, solid episode, really great. I loved it. Yeah,
I think my least favorite part of this episode was the stuff with Powerplex. I thought the interesting stuff was like the conversations he kind of brought up with like kind of understanding like what the people of Chicago went through and like what it was like as like a citizen.
Yeah, that stuff was interesting because we haven't really seen anything of Chicago. Like, we've seen obviously the backlash of it with how Marx felt, but we haven't actually seen how the people of Chicago and people that were involved have felt. So that was very interesting.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
What's it called? I like the stuff with Paul a lot, like you were saying. That was probably like some of my favorite stuff this episode, was kind of seeing that dynamic. The stuff with, we'll just call them Teen Team for right now.
Yeah.
That stuff was really interesting. I don't know. The Powerplex stuff I thought would be like we're seeing him get like charged up this whole episode, and like he's getting crazier and crazier, and like he did do some crazy shit at the end with like vaporizing his wife and child, you know. I just thought it'd be like a little more.
I thought
felt a little anticlimactic, and like
I felt like it was sort of being built up, especially with, I guess they're just saving animation for the final 2 episodes, since now we know what they're doing. I don't think the Viltrumite invasion's happening anymore, or Maybe it
Oh, there's
is.
no way that'll be the. I don't think it'll be this
I
season.
think,
There's no
yeah,
shot.
there's
I
no
think
shot.
it's.
The
Do you think we'll get Alan and Omni Man back though for the Invincible War? No way, Mark can do it by
may
himself. And
maybe the final episode, like maybe next episode, we'll see Mark get his ass kicked
yeah,
by like
and
we'll see
Rex
Mark.
die. Rex is
Yeah,
definitely
Rex is
dying, like,
definitely
next
dead next
episode.
episode. Um,
He's so
and
good.
then in the finale, like halfway through, Alan
Maybe
and
they'll come
Omni Man
back.
will show up.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like the Powerplex stuff. Yeah, I agree. It was super anticlimactic. I thought they were gonna have a big old fight, and
Yeah,
Mark was kind
I
of
thought
gonna
he-
show him like, look at what you're doing.
I thought it was gonna be kind of like that, where it's almost like again that like terrorist Chicago level like
Not
decimation.
exactly
where
like
he's,
Omni,
like,
but
yeah.
yeah.
But like to that extreme where they're like kind of destroying some shit and the fight's
Yeah.
moving and like he's more pissed, but like real. I mean, Mark hit him that one time, and obviously like he knew he couldn't hit him, but he just kind of like held him. And like I thought we would kind of see that like fuck Mark up a little more.
Yeah.
But like we saw him like scream, and then like he got up like 2 seconds later and was like, "Whoa, that was a little crazy," you know.
Yeah.
And then like they went back to it, and so for me, like I said, it was a little anticlimactic, but I did like the questions that Powerplex was posing as to like a different perspective to what
Yeah.
happened in Chicago, and like remembering like what it meant to people, and I thought that like humanized the superheroes a lot, that like they have to deal with the fact that like
I liked
so many people died.
everything of Powerplex. I loved until him and Mark actually met. Then that's
Yeah.
kind of, I didn't hate it, and I wouldn't say I don't like what we got, because I do, because I think it's still interesting where we got a fight without them actually fighting, and Mark won, but at what cost? Now this man's wife and kid are dead. But yeah, I do agree that like I felt it was going to be built up more. I thought it was going to be like at least 2 or 3 buildings would get destroyed, and maybe we see Mark trying to save people in between. So while Powerplex is just focused on revenge, Mark is thinking about
Trying to
everyone
help
else.
people.
Yeah. And then not see the error of his way, because I like that he's still, or
Like a
not like,
psycho.
yeah, but
Yeah.
sort of like then everyone's like, you're the real villain.
Yeah.
That like I think it would have been interesting to see more people sort of side against Invincible this episode, like instead of just this guy and his crazy bad shit wife.
Yeah.
I think it would have been more interesting. We saw more people with his ideology where they thought Invincible should be held to blame. And then
See, I think it would have been more interesting the opposite way, if like Powerplex is fucking a bunch of shit up, and like we see a lot of like normal people being like, look at what you're doing, like you're a
that's what
villain.
that's what I'm saying. That at first in the beginning of the episode, we see people hating on Invincible. That we see more people who think like what Powerplex does. That it's Invincible's fault. But then as the end of the episode happens, then we get people being like, Invincible saves those people from almost being killed by Powerplex, and then that changes them. They're like, you are actually the problem, not Invincible.
Yeah.
So I'm saying what you're saying. Yeah. So I'm saying what you're saying.
But I mean, overall, like I did like the episode. Yeah, I thought it was a well-made story, and I liked a lot of the stuff it brought up. The end post-credit scene is crazy.
It's crazy, and it is Art Angstrom. He's just fucked up and has like a cyborg
He has
body.
like that suit like holding him together.
That
it looked
is-
like.
I wonder how they're gonna explain why he got a team of evil marks, especially when half of those evil marks are the ones we saw in the flashbacks.
Well, it's probably just he went to each universe.
No,
and was
no.
just-
But because remember in the finale we saw him have like the memories of his other selves, and we saw the one with the yellow and black.
Yeah,
we saw
like
that one
chopping
kill his
heads and
son.
stuff.
Then we saw another one completely dive bomb the city. Then we saw one chopping heads off. I wonder how they're going to explain why Angstrom decided to team up with those marks just to kill this one, even though this one is the only good mark.
I don't know. That will be interesting. If I'm making a prediction though, it's probably just like a thing of like this I don't even know, honestly, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That like I don't know how they're gonna explain it where it doesn't make Angstrom just seem like a moron or like a
I mean,
hypocrite.
he does seem like is already a hypocrite.
He's
I mean, he was already a hypocrite last time
yeah,
we saw him, you know.
but he's
So
just I guess he's just gone full blown crazy. Like where now there's just no where he just wants revenge on this Mark specifically, not even just all Invincibles, just this
yeah,
Mark.
yeah,
So he's willing to team up with even greater evil Marks to
yeah.
take down this one that he knows and he
Dude,
knows he
which
hates.
those marks, bro, are a lot stronger than
Can
this
you-
mark.
yeah,
I feel like.
Yeah, can you go back? I want to see.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
rewind.
Let's
I want
check
to
it
see
out.
just a picture of all of them.
Let's see. But
Let it play out a bit. But I like this stuff with Oliver where it's just like he just won't listen to Mark. He'll listen to literally everyone else except Mark.
yeah, dude, and it
Oh.
explains the title screens now too.
Yeah, because it's all the different costumes. Yeah, look, pause. Okay, so we have an
Dude,
Omni-Man looking
yeah.
Mark over there. We got the one that sky bombed.
Yeah.
With like his toes out. We got a little Viltrumite Mark with a mustache, then another Viltrumite Mark. The evil one with the black and yellow. One with a mohawk. Like
We have
I
two
s-
votes for my marks.
yeah, one with a mustache and one just
Yeah.
plain.
Cyborg
The one
mark.
with
Burn
yeah.
mark.
The one with the Omni-Man fit looks cool.
Yeah, I like that one
Like-
too. That one looks sick as shit. I don't know. There's some cool shit that's gonna go down in these last
Yeah,
few episodes.
like-
I'm excited.
It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, so I think just definitely these next few episodes are gonna be insane. Again,
Yeah.
I liked Oliver. Just Oliver's again, just listens to everyone except Mark. Like Eve's just like nobody wants to listen to their older brother, so
Yeah. So
He's like-
obviously he's gonna listen to everybody else.
yeah. So then Eve's just like, hey, well, don't destroy this place because then we can't get burgers. And Oliver's like, damn, you're right.
Should we go ahead and do ratings?
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I think I'm leaning towards like an 8. Again, I like a lot of the stuff that this episode like poses and questions. I like the stuff with the family and the stuff with Teen Team. And just for me though, the ending was a little anticlimactic like we were talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think it is probably one of the better episodes this season. I don't think it's the best episode this season or
No, the best
even,
episode's
a top
definitely
5 episode.
the best
but-
the best one's still episode 2 easily.
Episode
but-
2 is definitely the best.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a pretty good episode. I didn't hate it. Also, I'm looking right now. Why does this Mark have his dogs out, bro?
That's what I'm saying. That one with his dogs out. It's the one that like in the season 2 finale, you see a flashback of him just sky bomb. It just literally just flew straight down and just blew up a whole city.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me personally, this is either the second or third best. I might have to rewatch the first episode because I think that's the only one that's a contender
Mm-hmm.
to be second place. I really liked it. Again, I agree. I feel like the stuff between Mark and Powerplex when they actually met was a little. And the only thing about Powerplex's whole thing is that he works for the GDA, so he saw security footage. I don't know how he gets the mindset of it. I think it's just he needs someone to blame.
Yeah, I
And
think he's just a
Omni-Man's-
psycho.
I think
Yeah, I think he's
he-
crazy.
yeah, and I think he just needs someone to blame, and obviously Omni-Man's not here to blame. So
Mhm.
who's the next person? Invincible, I think, is the only like valid reason he has to blame, because he literally sees security footage of the subway scene. There's no way you can watch that and be like, "What that rat bastard Invincible?" Like-
Also, I'll have to go back to episode 1 and check it out. But you remember in episode 1 when they showed that GDA member for a second?
Yeah, I don't think it was him. The one that called I think Multipole to tell him.
Was that what happened?
I think so, because he was like saying he's on his way or something.
Maybe that's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
no.
right.
Yeah, I don't think, maybe he's in the background of episode 1 or something, but I I don't know. I don't even think he worked for the GDA because like when Donald showed up, he was like hiding. Like
I think he was just sketched about stealing the equipment because remember
I
he said that
guess.
he stole that shit from the GDA, and
I
like they're
guess.
gonna know that it was him.
I guess. I feel like it would have made more sense if like his wife stole it instead, so then he didn't see the security footage.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. He kind of like his reasoning wasn't really all there. You just kind of have to tie it all up to just him being crazy, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah.
What's your rating?
I think I'm gonna give it like an 8.5.
Yeah.
I think literally just the ending scene is the only thing I'm not too hot on. But even then, the scene with him holding Mark, just electrocuting the shit out of him, was really fucking cool.
It did
And
look
then-
sick when it's like flashing black and white.
It's flashing, and then just that being the reason his wife and kid are dead because of him.
Yeah.
Because it's literally like what we said that his wife was gonna die because Invincible's gonna try to save them, but he's not gonna allow them because he's gonna think that Invincible's gonna do more harm than good.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
also, I'm looking at this. There's one that just looks like Spider-Man. You see the one I'm talking about? The one that's just all
the
covered,
the one on the left in the black and blue.
black and blue, and just all covered. He just has white
Yeah.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. They also have the one without the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This next episode is gonna be crazy. I really hope they address the next episode. Like, no way it's not gonna be like a 2-part kind of thing.
It has to. I feel like
It
next
has to.
episode we'll like see how Angstrom survives. Like that is probably how the episode will start out with, and then we'll see him go to the other universes and recruit these marks.
Yeah.
Also, he doesn't really have that many. I mean, he has a lot, but
He
not
has
like
what, like 10?
no more than
14?
10.
14 of them?
Yeah.
15? There's 15.
15.
Of them?
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark can take him.
Eve is gonna like go to smash Mark, be like, "When'd you get a mohawk?"
Oh, Eve as well. Well, so another W for Eve. She's just like, hey, Mark, I'll handle this guy. She's the
Her
only one that.
fight was my favorite part of the episode.
She's the only
Probably.
one that
I love
successfully.
that fight.
She's the only one that successfully took him down.
I think the Adam Eve fights we've been getting this season have been excellent. I've
Yeah.
loved all of them. I love how creative her powers are. She's like a cooler Green Lantern. Like the
Yeah.
shit that she does, like building armor and the
Mm-hmm.
giant like I can't even think of the name, but like swinging ball
The
or whatever.
mace, yeah.
Yeah, the mace and the gum on the wrist and the like boxes to trap people. I love
Yeah.
that shit. I think it's so fucking cool.
Yeah,
and
she
yet
literally
it's
just-
so cool to see how powerful she's gotten.
Yeah, she literally just beat him and then just left. She like just pulled like a Spider-Man where she beat the villain and then the Avengers showed up and she goes, "Okay, well you guys take care of this," and just
Yeah,
left.
fucking
just
out.
left. I'm
No,
trying to
yeah.
think. What else did we have this episode?
The only other thing I can think of is the conversation with Oliver, where they were talking about Omni-Man being good.
Yes,
and if anybody
yes.
would ever see if Omni-Man
That's
is good.
what I was thinking. That
And we got
that-
like his perspective on like his childhood with Omni-Man a little bit
Mhm.
and like what that looked like.
and then Mark explained it. Mark's like, well, yeah, there's two sides to him: the loving dad that we knew, but then the Viltrumite that like the world knows,
Yeah.
and that there's like a reason that it's hard to explain. Oh, he's a Viltrumite that came to conquer the world, but now he doesn't want to do that, and he went to a bug planet and has another kid, and it's like, how are you gonna explain that where people are gonna understand?
Yeah.
I think he will get a redemption arc, especially if he shows up to help with this bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, if he helps to show up and deal with this mess.
Yeah. Especially like I'm kind of hoping some people get murked next episode, bro. Like we are just on the ropes. Like
I think Rex is for sure gonna be like, that's how the episode ends, showing like Rex getting killed.
and like dude, I feel like Monster
I
Girl
don't
might be
think
cooked,
there's
bro.
no way you
I
do
think
that
she
with
might be
Monster
cooked.
Girl and you kill her. There's no
I
way.
feel like she might be cooked.
That'd be insane to cure her, and she has like a moment of crying and stuff, and then just be like,
Do you think
well,
do you think the Guardians of the Globe are cooked? I feel like they're gonna
Immortal's
be like first
dying
ones
for the
to pull
8th
up.
time. Yeah, Immortal's
Yeah,
dying for
like,
the 8th time. Shapesmith's gonna hide
Darkwing-
like a pussy. Darkwing's gonna be like in his Shadowverse. Kate's gonna die and bitch and complain about how she knows what death
I hope
feels
they go
like.
meet her at the mountain and just crush her, bro.
I
Like, they
hope
just, like,
so. And they just be
sniff her
like,
or
"Oh,
some
I know
shit.
where Kate hides." Like one of the Mohawk one is just like, "I know where that bitch Kate hides," and just flies there, just bombs the place.
Black
Um,
Samson is like, guys, I'll handle this, and just gets shit on.
Yeah. Oh, and then we found out a little bit more about Rex's origin, where he was called Rex Sloan,
Yeah.
and then they changed his name, and it's like he's saying that Rex Splode isn't like his secret identity; it's just him.
Yeah.
So that he's not gonna know what to do with himself because this is all he's known.
Yeah.
So I think
I
that'll
did
be
like that. I thought
yeah.
that was interesting.
Yeah. Well, sad we're never gonna see it because Buddy's cooked, but you know.
Yeah, Buddy's so cooked, bro.
You know what I realized? The mark on all the way in the right that's like in the robot suit, that looks like the armor that the aliens in the first season, like the ones that invaded the planet that multiple times.
Aged.
Yeah, that aged. That looks like their armor.
That's interesting. Which one's the best one here, though? I low-key like the one with like the blanket on his face on the right. That shit's kind of tough.
I like that one. I
or
love
the Omni-Man one.
My top 3 is the one with the blanket mask on his face, the yellow and black, and the Omni-Man one. Those are like my top 3.
With the cape.
Like, with the cape. The cape just goes so fucking hard. I can't lie. Like, I think it wouldn't look as good without the cape.
Yeah. No, yeah, we're in for a fucking treat next week.
Yeah, watch how they tease us, and they're like, "Okay, well, we're not dealing with this stuff till next season," and then the rest of the season is the Viltrumites.
I would end myself on Under the Radar. Y'all would see a live stream pop up.
But yeah, I think that's
everything.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if you guys are enjoying these reactions and this is the first one you're joining us for, make sure to go check out our other ones in our review. Yeah, we have a lot of fun making these, and we appreciate your guys' support, and we will see you guys in the next episode.